So this is a flat top house because the roof is flat. It's where it got that name. But it's a small house, an example of the type of houses that were here during the Manhattan Project. This one's only 576 square feet, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living area. But it was the kind of living conditions that you actually could experience if you were here during the Manhattan Project. Other houses were built as well. There were 75,000 people living here during the Manhattan Project in August of 1945. So they had to put any kind of house they could to get these people under some sort of roof, even if it was a flat roof. Now, this house was at 68 Outer Drive. A friend of mine, Bob Presley, actually lived in the house. So he was delighted when he saw this house coming back to Oak Ridge. It had been taken away and been used as a lake house for a number of years. Then the American Museum of Science and Energy had a place for it to be exhibited here, and it was donated and brought back to this location. Been here for a number of years, where people who are visiting the museum can come out and go right through the house. Now, with the museum moving to a new location, there's not going to be enough room for us to have the flat top house there. So the Children's Museum of Oak Ridge, already having history exhibits there, are going to take the flat top house and build a living history exhibit on the outside of the museum there. Now, the Manhattan Project National Historical Park, also located in the Children's Museum, will put a victory garden right out beside this flat top. Can't you see it? You'll be able to visit the museum, see the history exhibits there, and then go out into this environment where there's a garden and where there's a house, just the same house that people actually lived in during the Manhattan Project. So our visitors will have an authentic experience. And that's where you come in. You're able to be a part of the history of moving the house, the historic house, from one location to another, and assuring that our history of Oak Ridge during the Manhattan Project continues to be experienced by visitors coming our way. Won't you be a part of moving this historic home from one location to another and help the Oak Ridge history continue to be experienced by visitors coming our way?
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.